Asia this year and in the next 2 years, we think is going to grow faster than most of the rest of the world. So this is where still a lot of the growth is going to be coming from. And second, in terms of inflation, yes, it's going up, but it's going up only to rates that are, first of all, not as high as in, say, the US or Europe. So not in the double digits. And compare also to past history, these kinds of inflation rates are not necessarily high compared to what a lot of economies in Asia are used to. So overall, in terms of the growth and inflation mix, you could argue that Asia actually has achieved a relatively good outcome. So we think the number one macroeconomic challenge for insurers is inflation. So first of all, on the cost side, inflation generally feeds through quite directly to claims inflation, and also on other costs for insurers, for example, wage costs going up as well. And also on the demand side, when you have, as you have right now, a cost of living shock affecting many people, it really will start to make people budget and be more cost conscious and maybe reduce demand for insurance or maybe even increase the risk of lapses. So these are the things that insurance should keep an eye on. So interest rates are going up, and part of the reason is inflation is so high and way above many central banks' inflation targets. To get inflation back down, the central bank needs to slow the economy, and they do that by raising interest rates, raising the cost to borrow. For the real economy, that will unfortunately lead to a slowdown and potential increases in unemployment. We think actually for a lot of central banks, it's not just that interest rates are going up, but they may also have to stay high for an extended period of time. Now, the silver lining to this is that for many insurers, high interest rates for an extended period of time is a refreshing change from the pre-pandemic period where interest rates were extremely low or even negative. And for many insurers, positive and high interest rates may actually be a good thing in the medium to long term as it improves the yields that they can get from their fixed income asset holdings. So we see this as one silver lining of the new high inflation but also high interest rate environment. For me, it's about sharing our views, and it's a global view of the risks and challenges. I work in a big team of economists around the world, and it's great to be able to hear from them what's been going on, especially in today's world where the risks are global and everyone is affected by very big macro factors. So for me, if we can share that and get on the same page as our clients, that I think is something that we can do in common with our clients to create a more resilient world.